So, yeah, where would he leave off last time? Let's just drive and see where we are, and then try to find something. I think we just dropped off... Did I not even drop off? My trailer is still attached. Or is it... Oh, nope, it's just right there. I literally lost my load and logged out. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, since when do I still have something still on me? All right, Kevin, if you're still here, no Chevy Volts yet. There's a Prius though. Oh, that's right. We made it to the Mojave. We need to look for the not the Lone Wanderer. What is his name? Oh, you know what? We need to go and get ourselves some Sunset Sarsaparilla. Yeah, if I just put those there. So Jones Soda does this collaboration with or no, Fallout does this collaboration with Jones Soda. They made Nuka-Cola Quantum bottles back in the day, and they've done a few other ones, and they had this variety pack that they sold at Costco, and they finally had it back again. And so Mrs. Pickles was, we heard it was coming to Costco, and she had some errands to run. And welcome in, Denala. Thank you for the lurk. And we were like, man, I really hope we can find them, because other more populated areas run out really quickly. We're like, man, I hope we can at least find one. We found some of the Sunset Sarsaparilla by itself at Fred Meyer or whatever one time, but so we got to enjoy that. All right, let's just cross the road here, wait for this hopefully short train. Yeah, but yeah, so it was cool to get the variety pack. So I have one of each for fun on display right there. They're kind of in a bad spot, my angle. You can't really see them. My big old head's in the way. Joe and Sug is too good. Yeah, man, I remember the Fufu Berry one back in the day. That was one of my favorite flavors. But I don't remember them being so sweet. I don't really drink Jones Soda very much. And man, we shared a Quantum one and a grape. So they have 3 flavors. The Sunset Sarsaparilla, which is like root beer. Nuka-Cola Quantum, which is their berry lemonade flavor. And then they have their grape. And the root beer one was good. The other 2, like, I don't remember them being so sugary. And so it's like, man, I couldn't even finish the one I was in the middle of drinking. Maybe if I need to take a break, I can go down there and grab it. Still have it downstairs. But it is a lot of fun. And I feel like they could do so many of the other Nuka-Cola drinks that they have in the game, in the series. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. You saw them at Costco too, Kevin? Nice. Yeah, I was talking to her. It's like, so, like, how many did they have? Did a lot of people have them in their carts around? She's like, no, they had quite a few. They're just kind of more in the back where drinks normally are, and on an end cap, and then, you know, just because I feel like I've read about them online. I think back in October, like certain places in the Northeast or something like that, or on the East Coast, they had more, and so some people got to enjoy that. And we missed them, so. Electro's collab. How's it going, Techno Fuzzy? How you doing? Was a typo. Hee housekeeping. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Actually, let's take a right, and then we'll circle back around. I didn't even look to see if there's traffic. I'm glad we didn't run into anything. Someday we'll be able to mark off every single road driven in this game. But until then, we'll have to keep working at it. So, but yeah, so that was a fun treat. Alright, we'll come back and get that one tiny little sliver of road on our way back, since this is a dead end after all. So we are in, I guess you can call it Southern California. It's in the southern half, in Mojave. It's so funny though, because like Fallout New Vegas, they're in the Mojave, Primm, Vegas. There's probably a lot of other like smaller little towns too that they probably just don't have listed that are in the game. I've never played all the way through it. That's one that I do want to play at some point. So, all right, let's just kind of go over here, drop by, say hello, circle around, and then we'll see what jobs are at that other site that we passed on our way in. Like how there's a speed limit. They're like, hey, you have to go 50 miles an hour. What is there, a cop over here hanging around the corner ready to get you? Mr. Waz, how's it going? Welcome in. Friend Paul just went to the hospital for heart problems. Would appreciate a prayer. He does know the Lord. Oh, that's good. Lord, I pray for Mrs. Waz's friend, Paul. Lord, I pray that you be with him as he's in the hospital with things that he's going through. Lord, you know what it is. Touch his body. Lord, I pray that you guide the doctor's hands, and I pray, Lord, that he's able to recover and that he'll be able to make it out in good time. And yeah, bless him, Lord, and be with him. In your name, amen. Heart problems. It does not sound like fun. Yeah, my brother-in-law's wife, she has a family friend or something that he had to go in the hospital or something early this morning or something. I don't know exactly what. They thought it was a heart attack, but they found out supposedly it wasn't. So, yeah, you're welcome. But man, just stuff, man. A stop sign, not a yield sign. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Go! Come on! Pick it up! Pick it up! Oh, okay. Let's see what kind of job we can get over here. The electric grid. What are we gonna pick up here? Oh, a little closer. Freight market. Alright. Unable to find jobs matching your cargo filters. I don't even have any filters on. Huh. Okay, well I guess we're not getting a job here. They're like, sorry, we don't have any business for you. We're fresh out of jobs. Alright, we're going somewhere else apparently. It's okay. We didn't want their business anyways. Or we didn't want to give them business. Something like that. Alright. What else is there? I guess I could... Should I get gas? How much gas we have? Can you get gas and then go to Starbridge? Yeah, we probably should get gas before we get a trailer. attached, just so we can get through a gas station easily enough. I know of the stresses of trying to figure that out already. Had some close calls. Get gas at Taco Bell. Not that kind of gas. Very funny. Can we get on the freeway over here? Looks like we can. Going past this little neighborhood. All right. Did the California stop while you're in California? When in Rome? Okay. Come on, Light. There's no one here. There we go. That's one annoying thing about the lights in this, is that the rotation for the lights is so weird. Oh, there's no roof. There's just pumps by themselves. Weird. Okay. Tank is full. We go around. It looks like you can. It's gonna. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna regret doing this? Woo! Oh my gosh. Tight fit. My toxic trait is watching this stream and thinking I could drive a 16-wheel with no training. Yeah, I know. I feel that even with doing this. I'm like, driving a truck won't be that bad. And then I look at it in real life and see that roads aren't as wide as it looks like that they are in games. And traffic isn't as light as it is in this game and as it is in real life. And what else? Time but doesn't pass as fast, so you'd be on the road. Have we gone that way already? Well, we could go to one place, or we could go one or two of the same places. Oh, but that's a double trailer. Ooh, that sounds like a challenge. Is that it right there? That is it. Trailer's ready. Proceed to the loading area. Why, thank you, computer. I wish that he would turn the wheel a little bit faster. Needs to be a rideshare game. I drive Uber. There you go. You know, that's true. I'm surprised I haven't heard of a game that's like Uber, where like you can find a game that's kind of like DoorDash simulator. At that point, it's like just go do it. Make some money. You think spend all your time just acting like you're an Uber driver? Like, I could have actually been doing this in real life and making some real money. Real life conditions, leg cramp, need to be programmed. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's what's funny. I was watching Feeling Swank's stream yesterday. And he part of it was playing Man, I never gave an official... forgive me, Bronson. I am sorry. Doing official shoutouts. He's like, I could give myself one. But, I was watching Feeling Swank play trading card game shop simulator. And, like, people come in they have, like, this odor to them, and you can see it because it's, like, a green cloud around them. And so you have to get air fresheners. Or else, like, people complain that people are smelly. That's pretty funny. Alright, we're going to be turning up here. Alright, we're jumping on the freeway. Just up here a little bit. Feel like backing into those parking spots and U-turns would be difficult. Yeah, with the trailer, some are. I remember there's one delivery I did that, like, the attachment of how they coupled together, it would like, it would almost like, I don't know, it'd bend back on itself somehow as like a double kind of joint thing, and so you couldn't back up because then it would just bind on itself, and that was really annoying. But these ones where it's just like straight on, you can make it work, but man, oh man, that would be difficult. Had one of those semi-trucks full of live chickens tailing me so close, I had to pray and take side roads to shake it. Oh man, I thought you were gonna like say something and it like crashed and all the chickens ran away. And you've heard of all those stories of like semi-trucks that like flip over and there's like, oh yeah, they fell over and there's yogurt all over the road or something like that. There's one where like this truck was carrying bees, and I don't think many of them survived, but there's just bees everywhere. Crash and the chickens flew the coop. Yeah, pretty much. That would have been justice for the poor chickens. Connery, did you named all the chickens, didn't you? You probably named all the chickens. Now there's one truck spill that had spilled watermelons. That was a slippery, appealing situation. True. Yeah, I've heard of a couple different ones. I forget all the ones that I've heard, but it's like, I don't remember, but you know, there'd just be stuff all over the road. And it's like, they'd have to have a cleanup crew come out because it's like, what, are you gonna drive through it? You need at least something to like wash it off. What are we taking? I don't even remember what's in it. Clothes. We just have clothes. Yeah, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. It'd be good if we stayed in our lane, though. Yeah, that would be a good thing. But we'll be look away from the screen for 5 seconds. I shouldn't do that while I'm on a turn, let alone even just driving. I want to eat a snack. Good thing you can't get like a ticket for just reckless driving in minor ways. It'd be so easy to get like a ticket just for like, oh yeah, you were driving off the side of the road. One time, like 8 years ago, a truck crashed on one of the main intersections around our city. Traffic was stopped for an hour because the truck was full of potatoes and there were potatoes all over the road. We're gonna need your help. Please, go help us take the potatoes with you. We just want them off the road. That's when you're gonna get a lot of people coming. It's like, oh yeah, free potatoes. Sure, I'll help. Reminds me of, what was it? You guys have seen, that show on Amazon, Clarkson's Farm. You got Jeremy Clarkson, who's on Top Gear. He has a show about him. He bought a farm and learned how to work on it. All right, I guess we need to actually get over. And so there's one of the last seasons, I think they grew potatoes, and he had a ton of them. And so he was just like, he had bins set up on the side of the road outside his farm to like just do the honor system of selling them, because he had so many of them. Yeah, that's a pretty fun show. They should have another season, right? Did they just have another season come out, or is one coming out soon? I feel like it's been, you know, they do one season a year, so I feel like the last time we watched it was like around this time of year or something. This girl came in super late for work and said, "You'll never believe this. Potatoes were everywhere." Oh gosh, we're going way too fast. It's surprisingly fast, and I've only seen season 1, but I need to watch the rest. Yeah, if you, I mean, just kind of mind the language a bit, because he's a Brit, but besides that, it's a lot of fun. It's a fun show. Mrs. Pickles and I both really enjoy it, and it's really interesting because it opens your eyes to like all the difficulties that farmers kind of go through, and even just like the politics of that and everything that they have to deal with. Maybe it's more of a Britain thing, but tonight on 6 p.m., a new semi full of potatoes have overturned, and they're calling it Potato O'Lane. Hey there, officer. Yeah, just a nice casual drive. Don't mind me. I've got my CDL. Sponsored by Taco John's. You know, having potatoes in my burritos. Speaking of Taco John's, I've never actually had Taco John's, but just fast food Mexican in general. Maybe it's more of a breakfast burrito thing, but having potatoes in your burrito, I do like that. There's had some, like, you think, oh, gas station burritos, ugh, but there's some places that do really good with their food at gas stations, and there's one that we've been to that they made some really good ones, and I think it was more of like a chorizo and like cheese and potato burritos. They're expensive, but they're good. My wife will scramble my eggs with tater tots in them almost every day. So cool, or so good. Nice. Yeah. I think my favorite are like the little cubes, like the breakfast style potatoes or whatever. They're just like tiny little cubes. Those are my favorite. Well, like, overall, I mean, I like tons of different kinds of potatoes and how to have them, but that's one of my favorites. And especially if you're having them like in like a scramble or something like that. But yeah, Opakoli, a good way to do scrambled eggs. Mrs. Pickles found this out, and we've been having them a lot this way. If you add, I know it sounds a little weird, but you are cooking it. So if you add cottage cheese into your eggs when you are whisking them up, it turns out really good. And it doesn't like, it's not like, ew, cottage cheese, but it like cooks in and adds a little extra protein, and it's pretty good. Cottage cheese and eggs is boss protein move. Yeah, I mean, because you're already getting a good protein with eggs too, so it's just that extra little boost. So those things are so good, and the little shredded hash browns are good too. Yeah, as long as you have the shredded, like the hash browns in a good way, or whatever. it's always hit or miss at a restaurant. Like sometimes they're good, but sometimes they just have a weird taste to them. They're just like, eh. So can't always say that they always are the best at restaurants, but hash browns are good. The little cube potatoes are good. My favorite is the shredded hash browns. Nice. Yeah, I think as long as they are cooked enough. I think I had a bad batch the last time I had them at a restaurant for breakfast, and they just didn't really brown enough of it up, and so it just felt like they were kind of undercooked. I think some of them actually even tasted undercooked. They weren't as soft and crunchy. They were kind of still like slightly raw feeling. So she made them for us one time, and I agree they are super good. Hey, there you go. There we go. I'm not crazy. I'm not just saying things. Whoops. Let's stay in my lane. Just want a little bit more of a cookie. Oh. And I know it was a kind of quiet night when it happened, but if you want a fun stream to watch, I'm not gonna put it on YouTube. It's on Twitch and Rumble. But Kevin visited and joined me for a stream. So if you want to see Kevin and watch us play Mario Party, go to the VODs, check it out. Hopefully one of the next times he visits again, we can do some more fun stuff like that again. What is this guy doing? Dude, you're drunk. Go home. Even I'm not that bad of a driver. I don't know what this guy is doing. He's like changing lanes constantly. There he goes again. How long is he going to stay in that lane? It'd be nice to know like what their programming is. What makes them switch lanes to begin with. Is that a castle? Oh good, he's getting off. It's like a castle hotel. That's kind of cool. I'll ask my wife if she wants to try it. She eats cottage cheese on a lot of things. She's been bossing her workouts and weight loss. She walks so much and is a housekeeper at the same retirement community where her dad lives. Oh, that's awesome. So she gets to see her dad a lot. That's very cool. That's an awesome... That's a good life hack right there. Then you gotta keep tabs on your folks and make sure they're doing okay. That's an awesome idea. That's great. So cool. She's 51 and looks 35. No joke. The ladies there can't believe she's almost 25-year-old daughter and almost 22-year-old son. Wow. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like those pictures that people post of like, I guess the most of them I see are like a mother and daughter, and they'll like be in a picture together or posing next to each other, and you're like, all right, who's the mother and who's the daughter? Who's older and who's younger? And they look almost exactly the same. That's pretty crazy genes what people have. If they can do that and confuse you. All right, we're still on the road here. Yeah. That's a good thing to do if you can just have a good routine to stay active and keep up with it. You know, if I keep streaming, I'll do pretty good because I do so many push-ups. You guys are keeping me fit. No, I'm trying to do like some other stuff a little bit outside of the stream, of course. But I really should try to do more. I have one of those resistance bands, so you can do a bunch of different stuff with it really easily. And I should try to do some other exercises with that and focus also on legs as well as upper body. It's good to not just focus on one. I remember when I was at school, there's this one guy who he's like my height or a little bit shorter. He wasn't very tall, and he would always be coming into the gym and working out. But it'd be funny because he'd just kind of come in, and half the time he wasn't even like wearing like workout clothes, and he'd just kind of do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and just like be there to just talk with people most of the time. And he was pretty buff, but only on like his upper half. I don't know if he ever did like leg workouts very much. Either that or just his muscles bulked up much faster on his upper half. I don't know. And it was just funny, but it was frustrating because he would never put his weights away. So I used to work at the rec center of where I went to school, and so I saw lots of people coming in and out there. So good times. Hey! Look at that guy. He's got a bunch of hay in his truck. Oh, I have not been paying attention. We can go faster. We can go 75 now. I totally have been... I guess I was just expecting it to still be slower here because we're like in town. But we can go up to 75. These cars aren't really passing me very fast, too. Maybe they're having sympathy for me, so they're just kind of keeping a similar speed-ish. Takes a little bit to get the speed back up, though. And, oh yeah, let me do another shout out. See if I can do it correctly. Let's see. I think that's how you spell it. Let me see. Let me just double check. I know he just went live. Yeah. He just went live not too long ago. But yeah, please go also check out Feeling Swink. Another great Christian streamer. Very chill, low-key like myself. So if you enjoy just kind of just a calm stream, playing some fun stuff, good conversation, please go check out his channel. Give him a follow. Tell him hi for me. Our son will start his sophomore year at college after Christmas break. He works out at the gym sometimes with the football team. He's a videographer and a coach, and coach supporting staff for the football team. And he's going for sports management degree. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Good for him. Oh, now we're going down 65, as we probably are starting to climb a hill. Oh my gosh, why are you going 55? Come on. Alright, can I get over? I can get over. I need to stop, like, pulling the brake too hard. I guess I wouldn't have made it around that corner, though. I almost couldn't turn much more than I just did. He's got his straight bench up to 225. Man. I worked out a bit when I was in college. I had a roommate and friend who we'd go to the gym together, so we'd kind of encourage each other. And I remember for a while I was making protein shakes and stuff, but man, I could just not... I could not really bulk up at all. I mean, maybe I had a bit my muscle mass, or my BMI was so low. It's caught up to me a little bit, but still. Already follow Swank. Nice. Good. Yeah, he followed me quite a while ago. Like, I think I saw him like on Twitter or something like that, that he followed me. And then he came by streams after a while and then saw, I think he was taking a break from streaming for a while. And then he finally started back up again and I caught some of his streams like, hey, I like this guy. He's a cool guy. So, there's a lot of good people out there. It's fun to be able to discover new people. Okay. Bypass. Good. I hope I can bypass because I'm in the wrong lane for that. Because this other truck wants to match my speed. Port of entry. Not today. Not today. It's kind of cool you can zoom in. I wish it was a little easier to zoom in. I have to click in my right joystick, what I use to look left and right, and it kind of makes it difficult. I guess I could switch it to a different key. To see what my bumpers do. I forget what my right and left shoulder buttons do. I should see how I can remap those, maybe. What's so awesome is God has helped my son a lot. He was born with low muscle tone. It took him therapy and a lot longer to learn muscle skills. Learn muscle motor skills. The kids in the normal range. Yeah. I'm glad he's able to get that down. Yeah, it's always kind of scary. And I'm sure as a parent, you're like, want the best for your kids, and you know, things that are out of your control, you're like, oh man, I don't know what to do. And then look at him now. Praise God on that. Man, that's so cool. It's funny how different people have, you know, not specifically necessarily like that, but they have something afflicting them and they come back and then they're just dominating in that. They're just a beast in whatever that was lacking before. They're like, yeah, remember when I was little or younger and I was having difficulty here or having an issue there? Now look at me now. Oh, we need to get off here. Oh gosh. Please don't just stop, fire truck. Come on. I hate how slow it is to get back up to speed. Okay, there's no one here. Let's just get in this lane to get around him, potentially. But he's just gonna take off. Come on, top speed. See, I'm gonna get up to speed. And then we'll get down here, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, red light. Slow down. You're in a city limits. All right, time for a snack break. Hey, look at that guy. Only 45. I guess it is kind of twisty. Oh, we should probably get over. Looks like we're gonna be turning right up here. Gonna get to the end of our road anyways, kind of getting blocked. Please stop beeping. Those are trees, not cars. I'm not gonna run into one of them. It's a little blind spot beeper, but it's like, you know what? Alright, I'm just gonna turn it off. I don't want to hear that. man, we're gonna be climbing that hill. Look at that. You can see that truck way up there. That ridge. Come on, no one's in the turn lane. Let's go! Good thing there was no one there. Daughter had it too, but hers was in her leg, so it took her longer to walk. It was almost 3 before she could walk independently, but now she can. She's married with 3 years as a vocal coach and drama and music theater musical director. Cool. At her old high school. Oh, fun. She even sang chorus for the Midwest Opera Company last summer. Hey, that's neat. Love that God gives each of us a talent and skills to bring him glory and encourage others. Yeah. Isn't that great that we all have something different that we're good at and we're not all good at just the same thing? Because then all of us would be like good singers and whatever, and not physicists or engineers or gardeners or whatever, or truck drivers. I'm glad that we all have a unique thing, unique skill, unique interest God has given us. It's a really good point. Thank you for sharing that. Ooh, is this gonna be the long trek? Not too bad. Not too many turns here. I think we're slowly going uphill a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell. So it's slow going to get up to our top speed here. But, you know, that's just what it is when you're playing this. Alright, there we go. Now we're up to speed. Now we're going to be hitting some of these turns where we need to slow... Oh, nope. Going back down to 40 now that we got to our cruising speed. Just got to go through this tiny little area here. Crossing the state line. Now we're in Arizona. Got to make it through this town. Here we go. 50. Alright, that's much quicker to get up to speed there. Oh, nope. Now it's 65. Look at that. Can't stop, won't stop. Get out of my way. No. No, but yeah, since starting my new job and having to go to bed earlier, get up a little earlier, I haven't been streaming as much as I used to, and I feel like I kind of need to start a little earlier. Oh shoot, I need to turn here. Is anyone coming? I can't even tell. Well, they're gonna have to stop. So I've been trying to start a little bit earlier than usual, just because then that gives me a little more time, because I used to go and stream till almost midnight. where I'm at. And I need to be like in bed, hopefully asleep by that point to get enough rest. And so I normally start at 8, but I've been trying to start at like 7 or 7:30, so just kind of depends. And then some nights I'm just like, I just don't feel like I have the energy, or feel like talking and talking. It's like sometimes I'm like, man, I want to play something, but I just want to play something relaxing. But then I'm like, I don't know if I want to play something and not let you guys enjoy it too and hang out and everything, so it's like a catch-22. And I know that not everything needs to be streamed, but it's like, well, if I'm already playing something, it's fun to let you guys enjoy it too. So oh, look at that, it's green. Make a nice wide turn there so we don't catch an edge, catch a pole. So far so good. We haven't hit anybody or hit a wall. Ooh, we're getting close. We're only like 55 miles away. As long as we're not going through all these small towns, we'll get there in no time. If I stream, I get my new rig there, will be plenty of relaxing games like Farming Simulator, Civilization 7, Hearts of Iron. I haven't heard of Hearts of Iron. What's that one like? I've heard of, I've seen Farming Simulator. I know they have a bunch of versions. Each year they have a new one. And Civilization, I haven't played any of the recent ones, but I think the last one I played was the third one, which I know it dates me, because it was old when I played it. But I've never heard of Hearts of Iron before. Sounds kind of like medieval and probably like a Age of Empires kind of something or other. Or like Bannerlord or something. Hearts of Iron 4 is made by Paradox. It's a World War II ×4 strategy game. Okay, war strategy, nice. I feel like there's so many games out nowadays. Like I've seen so many people that play different strategy stuff. Depends on how like in depth those types of games go. If they get like really down to the nitty-gritty stuff, it's like I play games because I want to kind of enjoy them, and feel like it takes so much to just like figure those ones out. It's like I want to almost like somewhat turn my brain off a little bit. This is one of those weigh-in motion stations, right? No, it's stop. I like how they're like, be careful out there. Your truck looks a little rough. It's like, you know what? Stuff happens. Things get used and things get scuffed up a little bit. Relax. $65 down here. Why do they want you going 65? Looks like we're just about to slow down. Yeah, wow, down 65 to 25 in a split second there. Put on your notepad to look it up on Steam. Some good trailers. It's about battle strategy and resource management, as well as tank, ship, aircraft designs. Okay. All right. Once I'll mention it. I'll take note of it once we get parked here. Looks like we got a little bit of a town we can explore as well, so that's cool. Nice views though. Look at that. What if you got to see that every day, driving by that? That's pretty cool. Okay. Almost there. Speeding violation. When? Really? It just happened to be sitting there, right where the, oop, shoot, where it changed. You know what? I'm gonna go around the block. That's where the end is, but we're just gonna. I went too far. We'll go around the outside. It's a perfect spot for that police officer to be hiding there on the side of the road, right where the it switches from 35 miles an hour to 25. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir, for keeping our roads safe. I've been a military history and strategy guy, especially World War II. When I was in 12, had a magazine subscription was to World War II magazine. Fun. I feel like so many people are history buffs and just love World War II, and like there's so many stories and so much there to read and learn about. Oh, it's still green. Don't mind if I do. The other cars weren't even going, so there we go. Alright, let's drop off all these clothes. Alright, where does it want us to go? This looks like an awfully tight... Actually, you know what? I'm in a hurry. I don't need more XP. We don't get very much for doing that anyways. Alright, we're like one job away from becoming level 25, aka an instructor. Alright. Let me write that one down. Suggested games. We've got Hearts of Iron 4. I'll take a look at it. I don't know if it would be my type of game, but we'll see. And honestly, I have so many games in my backlog too already. Alright, let's just kind of drive for a little bit. We can top off our gas while we're out as well. Oh, that's where it wanted us to drop it off. Look at that. Should be able to go all the way around here, right? Oh, no, we can't. Look. It looks like you can on the map, but no, it's got those barriers in the way. Turn the wheel, come on. That's one thing that'd be nice about using a real wheel, because then you can turn as fast as you want. It's like when you're going slow and wanting to like make a tight turn, you're just like, oh, I'll just casually turn the wheel. Not a care in the world. Yeah, that'd be a hard one to navigate around with that double trailer. Okay, we have a couple pieces. There's a tiny little strip right here. There, we did it. And then maybe I can like... Oh, sorry there, police officer. Hey, buddy. Can't you see I'm trying to stay out of traffic? This guy behind me is crowding me. Why are there so many cars back here? Alright, let's do a little Yui. No one's gonna come this way. Except for that car. They just kind of come out of nowhere. Sorry. Truck moving in progress here. I love how flexible everyone is here. They're like, oh yeah, don't worry. Woo! Okay. No problem. Oh, there's a street. I wonder if that's something we can drive down. All these like other extra roads that they don't show on the map. Let's see, we can go down this one. Let's just do a little circle and we can get this other road here. Let's go to our right. Oh, come on. Truck. Man. Is there... Alright, I need to look at this. I need to look at the controls. Or... it's probably... Oh, it's probably not gameplay. It's probably controls. Wheel sensitivity or something. Can we... Steering axis. Dead zone. Adjust the steering axis dead zone. Amount of rotation from the center whereby input is ignored. These can mitigate issues from older controllers such as inaccuracy. So is the lower the... Let's do that. Acceleration dead zone. Determines how the game handles a steering input. Centered is ideal for wheels or joysticks. Inverted is used to correct the axis that has been detected wrongly. Okay. Guess the brake axis does a amount travel input whereby no input is registered. I just wish you could like just sensitivity. Do they have like sensitivity? Eye tracking. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's cool. There's eye tracking. No head hardware detected. That would be pretty cool. Here we go. Steering sensitivity. That's what we wanted. Just the ratio of the... Do we want higher or lower? I don't know. Turn it up a little bit. Steering animation range. Adjust the range of the steering wheel animation. That's fine. Adjust the linearity between input and vehicle steering. Adjusting this value higher means the steering will be less responsive when the wheel is at center and will increase in sensitivity as the wheel is turned towards maximum lock. This will help to smooth out steering inputs when driving straight. I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Okay. Look, oh, that's right. So what is on the bumpers? Shifting up. I don't know. Oh well, not gonna worry about it. I wasn't saying get it, but look up Civilization and Hearts of Iron. You'll understand your favorite. Oh, okay, gotcha. Been a Civ player and a fanatic since playing Civ 1. Gotcha. Okay, now that makes sense. All right, that's a little better already. Okay, that helps. That's already a little bit stronger. All right. Hey, we're back again. Yeah. It just wasn't steering very aggressively. Very minimal before. Kind of pulls out in front of us, huh? Who do you think you are, truck? Huh? Alright, what's this? Actually, let's just turn around. Yeah, see how quick the wheel is moving now? We might come back to this one, we'll see. Honestly, it could move a little faster even. Hey there, buddy. Just sits there watching all the trucks come into the parking lot. Oh, there isn't actually anything else in here. I thought there's another one. All right. Let's get this road. There we go. Roads are there. Let's turn around. Don't mind us. We're a professional. Don't ask questions. Okay, got that marked off too. All right, yeah. Let's see what kind of jobs. I changed my mind. What you got over here, huh? Hopefully it has something, right? All the way back to California, though. Santa Cruz. Gosh. Let's do this one. I don't know if I've been to Huron. Maybe I have. Really hard to see. You can see a faint yellow. Faint yellow line on the roads. Okay, hold on a sec. Got awful quiet over there, Bronson. You must be sleeping. Or maybe you're still editing something. Alright, let's grab our trailer that's holding some tractors. Whoop! Alright, let's hit the road. Well, he did fall asleep while I was trying to show him something. The nerve of that guy. All he likes to do is sleep. Now Mrs. Pickles will do that. She'll be on Instagram and she'll find all these videos that she wants to show me, and she has a separate like little conversation thing that she sends them to, or a little bucket or folder or something, and she'll have a bunch of them, and of course it'll be a time when I'm like wanting to get more sleep. She's like, I got some videos I want to show you, and she's so excited about it. I'm just like, I want to see them, but I want to sleep too. Okay. I'm so mad. It's almost like he's really busy and works a lot and is tired. Gotta wait for the perfect opportunity to show Bronson all my saved reels. So I get it. Yeah. Oh, we're right here. Let's get this little video thing here really quick. There we go. Wow, look at the Glen Canyon Dam Bridge. He's had a cold for a few days too. I gave him NyQuil, so that's probably it. So you're complaining that he fell asleep because of the medicine that you gave him? Come on, Connor. You should have seen that coming, right? Okay. Back on the road here. I just like giving you a hard time. Hey, you're not feeling good. Have this medicine. It'll help you sleep. Hey, stay awake. I want to show you something. He just barely woke up to hear you say that, and he laughed. It's better than just like randomly laughing in his sleep. I feel like Mrs. Pickles has heard me laugh in my sleep a couple times. It kind of creeps her out, which I would imagine so. That would creep me out. I feel like it. You always hear some sort of weird noise or reaction or something from your spouse when they're sleeping. It's like, that was interesting. Or maybe they talk in their sleep a little bit. That's always fun too. Alright, made it back to Utah. Someone go get Bob. He's always wanting us to go to Utah. Only we're not going to Salt Lake, unfortunately. Oh gosh. Oof, it's kind of a tight corner. I had to slow down. I could tell that was going to be a rough corner to go around. So do you have my stream up on your phone and you're in bed, or are you like, you're not still at your computer and he's like sleeping in the computer chair, is he? I've heard him go, no, 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 in his sleep, which was very unsettling. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Or you just hear him say like some sort of weird mumbling, just nonsense. You're like, what are you trying to say? All right, let's get back up to speed here. Got a couple tractors we need to deliver. I wonder if they'll ever like put seasons or like weather rotation into this game. Because I feel like some places it's like, man, I feel like I could use some snow, but or something like that. I know it does at least rain in the game, but maybe it'd be a little bit too difficult. Maybe you'd have to like put chains on or something. Thanks for letting me bend your ear and share. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to go play Xbox so I can change positions. Hope I can catch another stream soon. Brother, God bless you. God bless you too. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Give your wife a foot massage or something. You know she's earned it. Helpful advice from a veteran of 27 years of marriage. Oh shoot, I need to get all the way over here. That is a good idea. See, I guess she kind of likes that, but she also doesn't like, she doesn't want her feet touched. So, but maybe she would like a massage. Let's see. But thank you. I appreciate the wise words. Have a great night. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by. And hopefully we see you again soon. But yeah, she does like back rubs, and she is very ticklish, which kind of makes it difficult to even like do a back massage sometimes, because you touch her back in the wrong spot and she just gets tickled too easily. So anyways, God bless you. Yeah. Thank you so much. LOL, no, we put you on our phones and we go lay down to start a show, or he plays a game on the Switch while we listen. Nice. I know, I'll usually like I'll be playing something on the computer or on the console or whatever. I'll have it play through on my TV, on my computer screen, but with my computer up, and then have a stream up at the same time on another window or something. So it's like, I like the conversation. I like just the hanging out. It's a lot of fun. Oh, we are going a little fast. And we're slowing down again. Going through another town. Honest is ticklish on her back and her neck. She just cackles if I tickle her. Oh, that's fun. I know, it's like sometimes you're like, I'm not trying to tickle you, or like you're just trying to cuddle or something. It's like, I just want to snuggle, and yet you're getting tickled, and it's kind of annoying sometimes, but that's okay. It's fun. You're like, I'm just moving, I'm not doing anything. You did that on purpose. Nope. Well, I moved on purpose, but not to tickle you. Alright, where are we going? We going back into another town here? 50. Hopefully we're not. Well, what is this? 40. Yep, we're slowing down again. Excuse me. And we're out of the city. Just as soon as we arrived. There we go. I don't know if you get a ticket from having your high beams on, but we'll turn them on just so I can see better. Yeah, another thing I need to spend some time not only working on like commands and stuff, but I need to work on finding some more music choices. Some more copyright-free music to enter into the mix. So we don't play too much of the same stuff. Ooh, we're zigging and zagging here. It looks like we're going down a hill. Steep grade. Been digging the music. Nice. Good. And I found a few different things. And it's kind of nice for just background music, because like this game, I think there might be like music in the menus or something, but there isn't. I noticed there wasn't any like in the gameplay. And it's hard when like you don't have any and it's just sound effects the whole time. So that, and then Roller Coaster Tycoon has great ambient noise with, you know, stuff going on in the park, but it's also nice to have a little bit of background music as well. Hopefully it's not too loud. It kind of looks like it's... It kind of looks like it's louder than the sound effects, or the, you know, game sounds. So I might drop it a tiny bit. While we got a second here. Alright. There's that. Turn the game sounds up just a smidge. Okay. That should be good. Maybe it's the music that's like slowly trying to put me to sleep. Oh, it's raining. I love it when it rains in the game. Go into the settings and like increase the chances of rain. Alright. Sorry. You're going a little too slow. Everyone's going slow. Oh, are we merging? Is that what it is? Alright, go ahead, truck. Go, truck! Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I didn't want to let you in anyways. Somehow he just is stopped. It doesn't make sense, but you know, whatever. Truck's gonna do what a truck's gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna get on the freeway here. I think. Yeah. Thunderstorm, nice. That's always fun, especially at night. All right, it's too dark in the game for me to have that light on. There we go. Sorry if it looks like it's too dark on my face, but the reflection and everything and it in my eyes, it's hard to see dark areas. Ooh. That's some loud thunder. Except from having some sort of power surge thing and possibly hurting your electronics, I do enjoy thunderstorms. Or even if you like, at least like the middle of the day, if you like lose power for a little bit, you're like, ooh, now we get to just like hang out and can't do stuff on the computer or whatever. You're just, that's just fun. I actually lost power at work earlier this week a little bit. Had a short little something, and that was enough to have our computers turn off. And then we had it happen again not long after, and that lasted like 2 or 3 minutes. So that was a fun little interruption. Oh gosh, come on. Doesn't want to turn as much. I tried. I was trying. 65K. Oh, now down to 55? Sheesh. It's not really raining, but there's still thunder. Whew, that's tight. But we are passing a lot of these trucks, though. It's nice not going too slow and getting stuck just right in line with them every time. You're kind of losing a little bit of speed, though. I already feel my eyes getting a little heavy. It's only 10:30 though. Really surprised we're not seeing other traffic come up behind us. We're going pretty slow. What is that? Oh, I was like, it's a big rest stop. Big road coming off. No, that's just it's off on the side. I wonder how many lights we'll see going through Vegas. I feel like you should see a good number of lights when it's this dark. And no one's even out here. We got the whole road to ourselves. This is nice. Almost wish I had the steering wheel, because then I could like have a hand free and steer with my knee. It's always fun to do in real life. Very safely, of course. Why did he get into the left-hand lane? There's no one here. It's just me and him. He's not passing anyone. Is he gonna make me pass him on the right? He's like, dude, look, I'm also towing a tractor. Oh, cool story, bro. You're also in the wrong lane. Oh, nice. My cruise control did not set. That's helpful. Now there's that hotel that looks like a castle we passed earlier. Man, you can see the stars really good tonight. They're so bright. That's pretty cool. Agricultural slowed inspection. We just have tractors, and they're brand new. Got a little bit of a hold up here, it looks like. That other truck didn't really even stop for very long. Did they really fully inspect his vehicle? Probably not. Or his load. Yeah, well, since we're here, might as well get it, go through the weigh inspection. Oh no, are we gonna get stuck again? Oh no! Not again. Oh, we're trapped. Are they moving? Oh good, they're moving. Hey! This guy's cutting us off. Come on, tanker, get your nose out there. Hey, look at his Tortoise Gaming! Welcome in, buddy! How's the trucking going? It is going pretty good. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are doing well. How's winter down in Texas treating you? Doing all right? Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. What you been up to? Been in the 60s past couple days. I know. Normally, where I am, it would be snowy, or at least frozen, and it got up and it's been in the 50s the last couple days, and it'll still be that way, I think, for a little while. It's I heard that it was going to be a little bit more mild, potentially, and wet this winter. I think it's just going to be a little bit warmer, so then we're just going to have rain. So, kind of reminds me of winters that we had growing up near Seattle. It's very temperate and doesn't stay frozen very long, and it's just mostly rainy and wet. Guess we best enjoy it while we can. Yeah, it's nice that we can still go outside and not be frozen. No, yeah, I'm not complaining. It's a nice change. I grew up with having weather like this all the time for winter, so I'm used to it. It's like, oh man, hope for snow on Christmas, and 9 times out of 10 you don't get it. So, but yeah, good to hear. But, you know, we're just, oh, we're going a little fast. We're just, having some fun driving across part of the country. We're delivering some tractors to, I forget what city this is. Where is it? We started in Page, Arizona. We're going to Huron, California. Guess we business what we can at night. Yeah, and we're driving at night too. It's kind of fun. Oh my god, 55 really? Do we have to go that slow? But the stars are out. It's very nice out right now. Pretty calm, pretty quiet. Not many people on the road except for trucks. And we're going a little too fast again. I just feel like it should be faster than 55 here. For the highway size that we're on, you know, what's around us, it doesn't feel like we should be going 55. But I guess we can. Gotta watch for deer, yeah. You never know when they're gonna try to run across the road, right? No, we know what they do. They cross where the crossing signs are. That's what it tells them where to cross. I forget all the exact details, but I love that caller that called into that radio station. That someone recorded it or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't know what's up with all these deer crossing signs. They just want deer to cross everywhere." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, is this lady stupid? That's not telling the deer where to cross. It's warning you that they can cross." And she couldn't get it. She couldn't understand. Is pretty funny. Jaywalking deer. Yeah, give him a ticket. Is there a crosswalk here? I don't think so. Jaywalking deer. That would be the least of their worries. They wouldn't want to be, they should more avoid trying to be a hood ornament, really. I'll see you in court. Oh dear. Man. The deer is like, man, going to court, that's not very fun. I don't want to do that. So right now we're doing deer jokes. I don't know how they're gonna pay their tickets though. I mean, all they can afford is a couple bucks. They don't have very much money. Okay, I'll stop. Oh man. Ten out of 10. Is that a 10-point joke? Get it? Because that's how they grade the antlers, by how many points are on the antlers. Anyways. Have you been playing anything interesting lately? Anything new, Tortoise? How have your streams been? I'm not able to watch any streams during the day anymore, so... It's been good. We started Sea of Stars today. Oh, that's a fun one. I started that on my own and played... I'm not sure how far into the game it is, but I made it a good ways into the game. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I'm sure you're enjoying it. I'm trying to think. I made it to an area. Oh, there were 2 cars there. I made it to an area where, like, you're going through, like, this kind of swampy area at night or something. It's like a chapter. It's a couple chapters in. So, what was the last area that you were doing? Yeah, had it a couple years ago. Oh, you beat it a couple years ago. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I made it once and then I just kind of stopped, but I made it to an area where it's like kind of at night and it's kind of like a swampy, poisonous, foggy, marshy area or something like that. I think. I forget. We were fixing to meet up with Garl. Is that 3rd main character that joins your team? That does the cooking? Or is that someone else? Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, no, they do a pretty good job with that one. The music is really good. The pixel art is gorgeous. The style of playthrough with the battles is kind of cool with different element types, and then being able to like kind of do rhythm bits to extend your some of your attacks and stuff. It's pretty fun. Hey, look who it is, feeling swank. Good to see ya. Weren't you streaming earlier? Thought I saw you go live earlier. Anyways, welcome in. Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good night. We just ran through the messenger and had to play Sea of Stars after. Messenger. That sounds really familiar. Which one was that? Was that another RPG? My mind goes like to The Witness, but that's like a puzzly kind of game. That's different. That's not the Messenger. I'm trying to think. The name sounds familiar. I can't put a finger on it though. No, it's the game that Savage Studio made before the Sea of Stars. Okay. I'm not familiar with that one. Maybe I'll have to look that one up and see. Is it also an RPG or like a turn-based game? It's in the same universe, but it is more a roguelike Ninja Gaiden type game. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool. Man, so we started tonight in the Mojave and literally went to where we were a minute ago, or when we got this load, picked up a load in the same spot, and now we're coming right back past where we came through. That's funny. We actually got our load right there on the mini map to that little business you can see right there, Star Ridge, whatever. That's funny. Comes full circle. We're back right here again. $65. All right, let's go a little faster, shall we? No, it's 55. Dang it. Okay, never mind. Guess we're just gonna maintain. What talent? Drive with cruise control. Try to eat a cookie and change lanes at the same time while not hitting traffic. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, speed back up. Get in front of me. That's great. It's funny. I think the traffic. They must like have the traffic somewhat stay close to you no matter what speed you're going. Because, like, they're wanting to go faster than me, and I'm like going faster than the speed limit. And then there's times where I'm like under the speed limit, and they're like pretty close to the speed that I'm at. What's that say? Freeway closed ahead. Left lane closed ahead. Oh, great. Sounds like how drivers actually drive. Yeah. I know, I was saying earlier, it'd be kind of nice to have a racing wheel, because then I could drive with my knees if I had to. Okay, well, at least we're getting off. I think it ends right... Okay, that's built into the game to just end right there. Okay, so it's nothing... It's not like a random occurrence, kind of random event in the game. Sometimes you can have it set within the settings, but there'll be just things that happen. Like accidents you have to avoid and go around the block for, but honestly with those sometimes there's enough room, I just kind of skirt around the edge. I've had a couple times where it wants me to go around the block to avoid an accident, and it basically does a big circle. I get right back in the same spot again, and I can't get past them. And the navigation, the recalculating doesn't quite recalculate very well. But usually there's enough room on the edge that you can just sneak past them. Goes 60, but when you try to pass, goes 80. Yeah. You're like, oh, you're trying to pass? Ah, I guess I'll speed up too. I don't want to go that slow. I don't want to get passed up by a truck. There he is. Right when I get a mouthful. Feeling swank? Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for being here. How was your stream? Good to see ya. Greetings, greetings. Welcome in. What were you guys up to tonight? What were you doing? You're playing some more Rocket League? Trading card game shop simulator? Minecraft? All the above, none of the above. What was going on in your stream? If any of you guys don't know me, I am Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer, and we're just having a fun time driving some trucks across the country, delivering random stuff. And on this trip, we got a couple tractors. So, hey, how's it going, Rio Will? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming on over. Switched it up tonight, playing some Fortnite and Minecraft. I've never even officially played Fortnite. I've downloaded it to try out that, like, rocket racing game. Because they have that, like, in the same game. It's not like a standalone thing. And then I tried that, like, music festival thing. Which, most of it's, like, pop music or, like, I don't know, stuff that I don't listen to. So it's like, okay, I don't really connect with this music at all. So, but I've never actually officially played, quote-unquote, Fortnite. I feel like it would be fun to play with a couple people in like a group or something, but I don't know if I could actually do it by myself. I don't know. Rocket racing is cool. The Lego Fortnite I've enjoyed with a little swank. Nice. Yeah, I played 1 or 2 sessions of rocket racing. It was okay. There wasn't... I think it might have still been like early on, so there wasn't a whole lot there. It might be better now. I don't know. I don't follow it, so I don't know what kind of changes they've had to it. Yeah, I just don't know. But very cool. Hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for coming over, and I'll do... Oops. Wrong one. Give another shout out there to Feeling Swank. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Gotta cut through Bakersfield here so we can get on the rest of our journey. But yeah, any of you guys that did not come over on the raid and don't know Feelin' Swank, please go check out his channel. He's a wonderful Christian streamer. Plays a lot of fun stuff. Very casual, like myself. Have a nice time where you're not getting yelled at and stuff by the streamer and having crazy stuff going on. And, oh, also, and Tortoise Gaming as well. Another great Christian streamer. Yeah, that's not quite my style. Yeah, I feel like we're kind of similar in a way. Very much more chill and just kind of mellow. Maybe younger Swank, but my age has caught up to me. Caught up with me. Yeah. I've never been like someone that's like super outgoing anyways and loud and whatever. And also where I stream is kind of a family room-ish style area. It's not like I'm in a separate bedroom, so I don't want to be like noisy for the rest of the house by yelling and screaming and stuff. So, yeah, you're welcome, Tortoise. You're welcome. But yeah, you guys have anything fun planned for the weekend? You guys have any holiday stuff coming up? Any Christmas get-togethers with friends or family or work or anything else? Yeah, I would wake up the household if I was too loud. Yeah. Yeah, even if you're in a bedroom, like they're not soundproof unless you got special stuff to do that. So even if I did have my setup in a bedroom or office or something like that, it would still probably echo and make its way around the house a little bit. So, whoop. Oh man, Connor, I thought Swank said that. I was like, going to visit Bronson's family. He's like, Swank's gonna go visit Bronson? No. Gonna go visit Bronson's family tomorrow. Very fun. Is that for the holidays or just for fun, a weekend thing to do? I know we still have a little bit of time. It's what, the 12th? 12 days in. Got 13 more days till Christmas. You guys ready? You guys getting ready? I feel like I'm not quite there yet. Still have a couple things need to do. I need to get, I think the easiest way to do it is just buy things on Amazon and have things just get delivered to where you want to send gifts. Luckily, Swank won't be subjected to it. Just a fun weekend thing. Nice. I'm used to my in-laws, so I'd be ready for anything. Yeah. I think it would still be fun. But I mean, if they're anything like Bronson, I don't know if I can handle much more than that. No. But yeah, I'm thankful for my new job, but it's also a bummer that I don't get paid holidays at first. Oh gosh. And so technically I don't even get like I don't get Christmas as a paid holiday. So I need to make it up or just take it as an unpaid day off. And then I don't get vacation for the first year. But I do get like sick and personal time saved up slowly, but I don't have access to that for like the first couple months. So it's like I gotta put my nose to the grindstone and just kind of push through everything for a while, so I think we will have to go to his mom's house for the holidays because his brother that travels the world will be in town. Oh, nice. That'll be fun. Is that his brother that shows up in your guys' stream time to time? That he did the podcast with and stuff? And they're worse than Bronson. That's okay. Yeah, that's right. How's that been going? Yeah, the job's been good. Just finished my second week. Picking up on stuff more and more each day, so it's getting easier, getting better. So, sounds like starting next week I can start working overtime. So hopefully that will make up for a bit. I'm hoping to work a little bit of overtime. We don't have a ton on our plate, so there's not a lot that I can do. But I'm hoping that I can do a little bit so that maybe makes up for having Christmas off and not getting paid for that. So at least after 8 years, they finally stopped bringing up his ex-girlfriend. Oh, geez, 8 years? You should just start talking about your ex-boyfriend, just like make someone up. And they'd be like, who's that? Oh, No. The probation period of new jobs is the worst. That's the thing. This one is like even longer than my last job. And I was spoiled because my first job out of college, like I got, like they just gave me a lump of vacation right off the bat and I could use it right away. And I don't even think I think I even got medical and all that pretty early on. Like I don't get medical for a little while too. So it's like, okay, well, at least I'm not getting that taken out of my paycheck is so, but yeah, that's okay. It's a little lame, but at least I can get overtime, so could be worse. Last place I was at, I was salary. My first job, I was salary, but it felt hourly because I could get overtime. But this last place, I couldn't get paid for overtime, so, which there wasn't much, if any really, but still, it'd be nice to have the opportunity to. So, different brother, but yes, he does occasionally show up in streams, and he is a game developer or something like that. Oh, very cool. Very nice. Still thinks I need to go 25 miles an hour. Dude, I'm on the highway. And someone just ran into my truck because they didn't want to choose a different lane. Nice job there, car. Good job with having merging traffic coming on the highway. It's been 3 months. It's been 3 months at all my jobs. Yeah, I forget exactly what it is, but it's a little bit different for like when medical starts. I know there's like it's either like, I think it's like a 6-month like evaluation period, and if you get past that, then you get access to certain things. I don't know. But hey, at least there's some time where we don't have to pay for medical. So a little bit more money in our pockets, I guess, right? Just trying to get the look at the bright side of things, I guess, huh? Feel like not getting paid for overtime is illegal. Maybe that's just in my state. It just depends if you're the type of job. Some salary jobs, it's just baked in, so like your salary is a little bit higher, and they expect you to, you know, work a little extra here and there, and so you're just higher compensation accounts for that. And some they don't, and you just get time and a half. So 6 months is crazy, but yeah, the checks will be fatter until that comes out, so that's good. Yeah. So yeah. So we'll see how things go, and there's also room to grow and do other things there, so the position I have now isn't necessarily where I want to necessarily stay long term. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm open to seeing what else there is. So, but it's just nice to be in a job and making money. So, and hey, I'm making more than I did when I was on unemployment. So hey, that's a plus right there too. So, had a few jobs where they offered salary and I declined for hourly because I knew so many people who were being overworked for free. Yeah, and that's annoying too. At least you could be compensated for it. And I think one of my coworkers, I don't know if she was hourly or not. She had a job previously before where she's at now with where I'm at, and she was in finance or something like that, and she was constantly picking up other people's work because they were out for this reason or that. So she's doing like 2 to 3 persons work and not really compensated for it. So it's like when that happens, that really stinks. Okay. So you want to feel appreciated for what you do and not, you don't want to feel like you're getting taken advantage of. So I understand that. So happy you got a good position, even if it's not the end goal. Praise God. Yeah. You know, it's in a field that I have some experience with, just like a background and stuff in the industry. And so that helps a bit, and it's nice to kind of return to that. And yeah, it's good to be working too, because I was going crazy not having a job and just kind of just feeling worthless, and it just sucked. Like I just wanted to do something to contribute and to like feel like I'm doing something. So no, it's good. And it's been stretching and helping me grow and do something new as well. So okay. I wish it wouldn't come up with that little thing right there, or just get rid of my map. I guess it's on my dash. I can kind of see a little bit, but it's, I didn't know where I was going. It's like, how am I supposed to know where to go? All right, there we go. We made it. Excellent. And we're level 25. There we go. Level up. Fuel economy. You know what? I wanna boost that up, so we don't have to get fuel as often. Let's go ahead and drive around a little bit and find some roads to drive on that we haven't driven on, just to fill that out, add that to our repertoire on our maps. Sometimes I panic thinking I haven't put any job applications today, or I'm late for work, and then I see Honest and I remember that being home with her is what I'm doing now. Yeah. I bet that's quite a bit of a change too, because you probably have been working most of your life, or, you know, after high school and whatnot. I don't know if you went to college or not, but, you know, after school. And then not doing that is weird. Like, ever since, like, the middle of high school, I feel like I've had at least some type of job. I had a paper route as like a first job when I was younger, and then I had something else that I did working at our church, and then when I was in high school, and then I had 1 year when I was in college where I didn't have a job, my freshman year, just kind of get my feet under me. But then I worked at the rec center, and then I worked with IT for a little bit, and then after I graduated I got a job. Oh, and then even when I came home from school for like winter break and summer break the few times I had a seasonal job. And then I was fortunate to find a job not long after graduating, when I came home after school. So yeah, it's weird. It was a weird 6 months, 6 to 7 months there. Like, and the funny thing is, like, I was on unemployment, so I was like, I don't want to just get like some random job, entry-level job, whatever, flipping burgers, because that might be, if I get something, then I wouldn't necessarily be eligible for unemployment, and then I might be making pretty much the same thing as I would with unemployment. So, but yeah. But speaking of that, if you remember, please, if you know Jess the Mess Gaming and her husband Lethal Bradley, please be praying for them. Lethal just lost his job just this week, and he's looking for a new job, and hopefully he's getting signed up for unemployment as well during this process. But yeah, so he's going through all that right now. For a while they were trying to sell their house and possibly move, but it sounds like they might be sticking around where they're at for a while. But please remember him in your prayers as well. Sounds like they kind of knew it was sort of coming, but it was still kind of a surprise. So yeah, you made a good move, waiting for something better. Yeah, I mean, I applied to a couple places just to get something like Costco and whatnot. It's retail stuff a little bit, but I just, like, one of them, yeah, I just never heard back after one of them. I think I did some sort of like video interview thing to do my application. Where are we at? Let's go straight. But never heard back from them. Never heard from Costco, amongst other things. And then I applied to even just deliver pizzas at the end when I'm like, I gotta get something. But you know what? God provided the whole time, and He took care of us, and that was really special. So I know I'll definitely be praying for them. It seems like so many people are going through similar circumstances right now. Yeah. It's not easy. Is this a solar panel farm, or is this like a power plant? Costco employee discount would be so dope though. Yeah. And then they give you a membership too. I had, when I was in college, my girlfriend at the time worked at Costco like seasonally. She's like, yeah, they gifted me a membership and everything. So, and those are good for like you and a spouse or another person. So you're like, yeah, I got one, and I gave the second half of it to a friend. It's like, oh, that's pretty smart. But I do have a buddy that works at Costco, so and he's enjoying it. Think of how I was more just starting out too in my career, like just out of college or just out of high school. Definitely would look at, Costco, because I heard that they take care of their employees really well too. You could work for like 2 hours a week for $200 an hour. I'd for sure get a job at Costco. Yeah, I'm sure lots of people would. That's the thing, like talking to people, it sounds like generally they try to get people that are, unless they're seasonal, where, a short amount of time, they try to get, oops, I think I want to go down this because it's not connected. They want to get people that will be working more or less full-time, so you can't really get a part-time gig doing just like 1 or 2 days a week. They want you there more, which is understandable. My old company still wants me back, but I told them I won't do it unless it's work from home. Ah, that would be nice. My last job did that. And that was kind of nice. I would like that for my job, my new job, but they don't do that. But then again, it is nice, at least right now, I'm asking a lot of questions and learning, and it's really nice to be able to be right next to my coworkers to turn around and ask them a question, rather than having to, like, jump on a Teams call or something like that. Alright, more places discovered. Yeah, someone ruined it, and now no one can work remotely. Oh, nice. Good job, buddy. Thanks for ruining it for all of us. Yeah, there's not too many positions that I feel like could do remote work where I work, but I feel like ours, at least my position, is not directly tied with, you know, doing things physically on site. But I don't know, I just wish they would have at least like a thing set up that you could do like a partial work from home at some point. All right, he's turning. All right, let's sneak past him here. Just to come down here and get the rest of this road, then we'll turn around. Here we go. Okay. No one's coming. Gonna go after this car. Don't mind me just doing a U-turn. Okay. Is going into the office a big shift for you? It is a bit. I mean, I worked at a place, so after college I got a job somewhere, and I worked there almost 10 years, and that was on site pretty much the whole time. They did eventually like do a partial work from home thing, but I didn't have a good setup for that at the time and didn't really care as much, and there was a lot of demands to support on site the team that you were working with. So it was only like 1 day a week you could do that, and I just didn't do it. And then COVID hit and everything, and so then they had us at home for a while when everything kind of stopped. But then I got used to working on site at first with my previous job, and then since my team was not local, they had a lot of remote work. People working from all around the country, and at my last job, and so I was like, you know what, my team's not here, my boss isn't even in the office. I don't mind working from home because, you know, what's the reason for coming in the office if I'm not interacting with anyone really? So I kind of got used to that, honestly, but I'm getting used to going back in. I think I just wish the commute was a little bit less or shorter. But besides that, yeah, I don't mind. Again, it's nice to see people. That's probably one thing I did miss, is just more human interaction. So I didn't really have a whole lot of that with my last job, unless I did go in, which it was good to see the people I did, but I'd see people that weren't like directly in my job role, and I would collaborate with them a little bit every once in a while, but not a whole lot. So where do we want to go? Let's go up to the top there, up to Bushnell. Let's go up here. We'll check this out on the way, but we'll go here, get a job here, and then we'll move on. So, but I do like that at least my job that I have now is a little bit flexible. Somewhat. So it's not too bad. My first job that I had, the one for 10 years, that was actually pretty flexible. Once you got going and you knew what you were doing, and you know, I just remember the time when we were looking for a house and something came on the market that Mrs. Pickles saw, and she's like, "Hey, I found this. Can you go check it out?" And I was able to get off, take a break from work and go check it out. We good? Yeah. And then once we did that, then I could go right back to work and flex my time and everything. I liked how flexible they were, and they let you do overtime to some degree, and so that was nice. So, not necessarily as flexible where I'm at now, but still somewhat flexible, so it is nice. Man, even like a four-way stop, like that gray car behind me turning right like that, he still like pulled out a little bit to almost pull out in front of me, and at the end there it's like, come on, dude. Alright, let's go this way, and let's get a job from this one. Alright, what do we got? Whoa, that's a long one. But that pays really good. Gosh, that's a long ways. Trip distance, 1,000 miles. 1,100 miles, 20 in-game hours. 15 hours. 16 hours. Man, oh man. Let's do this one. Let's do the last one. We'll take a big old truckload of rice to Albuquerque. All right, Rio Will, thank you for coming over in the raid. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you. Have a great night, and oh, we can actually do this way. Have a great night, get some good rest, and hope to see you again soon. God bless you. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, this will probably be our last trip. This will be a long one as well. Come on, red truck, let's go. See, like they try to pull out, like you're not even there. And then they stop, they're like, oh, someone's there. Ooh, it's like, it's funny how it's like that and they don't recognize that you're there. But there's other times where you're pulling up like coming out of a parking lot and you come up to the intersection and stop. You're not in the road yet, but yet you're pulling up because you want to do a left-hand turn or whatever, and then they'll just stop in the middle of the road to let you through, like you're in the way. It does not make sense. It's the strangest. I don't know. It's really weird. All right, we'll see how far or how fast we can get there. Right lane turn. Is that what this? That's probably what this thing is, huh? No, that's that. Is that the same thing? No, this is it. This is what we want. Man, it's really hard to tell how to take where to take some of these roads. They don't really show super well on that little GPS. Okay. Now we're heading back the other way again. Hopefully we're not going on the same exact roads again. But we're going to Albuquerque. Apparently they need some more rice. Apparently people of Albuquerque are running out of rice. New viewpoint. Oh yeah, we have our team. How's our team doing? They're getting there. They're working on things. They're still kind of low level. But we got a couple of people that have leveled up a bit. Their rating is getting there. They're making some money for us. That's always good. Slowly building our empire. Soon we'll take over all the roads. That'd be kind of cool if their job's like, if you ever drive by them and you can see them. It's like, oh yeah, there's Jacob. Hey, buddy. It does tell you like when oh, we found 15 cities in California. Nice. It does say when like they complete a job, and then you get a cut of money from what they earned. So hopefully they'll keep things going and we'll get our return on investment soon. Yeah, playing with a wheel would be a lot more fun because then you could, I feel like you could stay in your lane a little easier. I feel like it's too easy to like oversteer a little bit. Okay, we'll see if we can go 59 miles an hour in a 55, so 4 over. Did we? Oh no, we took it off. Okay, let's. I thought I increased our cruise control. I guess I just took it off instead. I mean, everyone's passing us. Where are we at? 60? 59. We'll try 59. I know we can do 3 over and not get a ticket. Let's see if we can do 4 over and not get a ticket. We're doing some experiments here. I mean, everyone is passing us, but I think this is one of those roads where it's like, oops, like trucks are 10 miles an hour slower than all the other traffic or something. Yeah, because that says 65, but apparently it only wants us to go 55. Oh well. Looks like at least we're kind of driving in areas where we haven't driven yet. So that's good. I'm kind of tired of driving over some of the same stuff. Same roads. Into the same cities. It's good to branch out a little bit. Go to places we haven't been yet. It looks like it wants us to get off here. Oh, Bakersfield. Ah, we're familiar with this. We've been here. Wow, that is one wide turn. I do say so myself. That car just makes the widest, sharpest right angle turns. He's just getting back on the freeway too? Is that a freeway entrance? It can be, I guess. It's good to stretch a little bit. When's it our turn? Turn lanes, are you gonna go first? Yep, turn lanes goes first. Where's that RV going? He's like not even in the far right lane and he turns. I guess they can get a free right hand turn? No matter what lane you feel like you're in? I don't know. He's like in the middle lane doing that. That's weird. Dang it. Tired of catching every red light. Hey, Band Slam, welcome in. Hello, hello, good to see you. How's your night going? Green? Green? No, not yet. Hey, thank you for the check-in. Thank you for the lurk. Glad you can be here. He's just making a turn and just stop in the middle of your turn, in the middle of the intersection. Oh, okay. Here we go. Trying to give myself a little bit of a head start because it takes so much effort to get your speed up. You can just get out of these like residential commercial areas and get back on the highway. That would be great. Okay, good. It just turned green for us. Tired of hitting all these red lights. Oh shoot, that's my turn. I'm about to run into a wall. Actually, let's be in this lane here. Again, it's a green light for the guy, right? No, I guess it is red. I don't know. He pulls out about halfway through the whole turn, and then stops and looks like, oh shoot, I need to look and see who's coming. I need to watch traffic. Alright, hopefully we can catch most of these green lights. But golly, does it take forever to get going. Okay, so not this. Because that's the off-ramp. Let's do the on-ramp. Oh, I gotta wait for this one. Alright, now we can cruise for a while. Hopefully. Just stay on the freeway for the most part. That was so slow. Oh, we're only going down to 2 lanes. I didn't realize we're losing all those other ones. I would have stayed in that other lane because that's the slow lane. Okay, let's get back over here. Lower traffic, gotta stay in the right-hand lane. I was coming home from work today, and there's some lady camped out. It's a 2-lane highway, like this. And there's someone going about 5 to 10 miles below the speed limit on the freeway. Just camped out in the left-hand lane. Everyone had to go around her on the right-hand side, which you're not supposed to do, but you're also not supposed to just camp out in the left-hand lane, especially if you're going slow. There's probably enough traffic coming home from work at that time of night or time of day that you can't all be in the right-hand lane, but at least if you're slower, that's what you should be doing. Oh man, I'm gonna get tired. I'm gonna be so tired by the time we get to the end there. so many hills. Need to get a truck that has a bigger engine or something. It's kind of getting a little tiring, just not be able to pull our load very well. Okay, there we go. We got cruise control. Oh, are we next? Oh, it's an airport. Wow, we're really close to the airport. That's crazy. And can we go a little faster than 55? We at least go 60 or 70. Ooh, yeah, see? Okay, we just got passed by a police officer going 4 over the speed limit. No problem. I guess we could try to go 5 over. See if they do anything. Okay. We'll stay at 5 over and see if we get a ticket. We're doing a science experiment. Oops. Sorry, truck. Man. Hopefully he wanted to get off right there. I don't know if I like forced him off. I'm kind of veering out of my lane a little bit. Man, yeah, this is gonna be a struggle. My eyes already feel pretty heavy. Alright, we need to stay... We need to stay to the right. Oh. Oh, oh, hey, look at that. They're blocking it. But, we're gonna make it through. Whoop! You just gotta do something like that. I'm not gonna go around the block and miss it. The funny thing is if you do that, sometimes you'll have traffic come up behind you. It's like, hey, car, how did you get through that barricade? It's just kind of there. Like if I slow down enough, it'd probably generate a truck or a car behind me. Somehow, some way. Oh, this is part of the accident, huh? Ooh, that doesn't look good. First I was like, man, what traffic is this? No, that's just part of the accident that they didn't tow off onto the other side of the shoulder. Ooh. Oops, sorry. Twice in a row. Just waking you guys up if you're falling asleep like I am. Wake up! Okay. Cruise control set. Got 11.5 hours in game left. I forget how fast time passes in the game. Yeah. But that's okay. We'll look at the time of day that we're expected to arrive. I'm sure it has decreased a bit. We're going a little faster than the posted speed limit, so that helps. Hopefully we don't have to take any other detours or stop at too many way stations. You may think I'm kind of a scary driver, but I am not like that in real life. It's a lot easier when you have a wheel because you can just kind of slowly make little adjustments. With the joystick, you don't have very much travel distance between neutral and all one way. So making little adjustments are a little harder with a controller. My gosh, stop rolling on. I don't want to get too close to the middle to freak out the other traffic. Man, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Can we please go faster than 55? This is driving me crazy. Look where we are. We're in the middle of nowhere. But they want us to drive 55 miles an hour here. It's flat. Not very many turns. Wide open. It just doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and do 5 over. Alright, let's see. Are we gonna get a ticket? I don't know if they can only do it from if they're behind you, or if they can give you a ticket if they're just close to you. There's a police car right in front of us. Well, not anymore, but 2 cars ahead of us. And California is just the worst with speed limits. We'll be out of the state soon, so that'll help. Then hopefully we can get closer to 60 or 70. Were we at 2:40 a.m. before, or were we at 2:50? I don't know. Oh my gosh, stop. Definitely feeling it. I am tired and it's hard for me to focus and keep my eyes open. We're making progress. 2:36 now. Almost 2:35. Okay, we're getting there. Gonna fall asleep at the wheel or something. All right, are we almost at the border? I'm ready to go faster. It's probably all those hills in front of us that are blocking. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. This hill's in front of us. I think maybe that's where state line. Oh yeah, we're like right on the border. About to cross over into Nevada. Can I get that if I come over here? Nope. Sometimes you can get the other side, the other road checked off. You're close to the middle, but not quite enough. Oh, 75. Finally, look at that. 20 mile per hour boost. Yes, please. Sign me up. And it's not even 70, it's 75. That's pretty good. As long as we don't have any drastic corners, we should be good. Oh, come on. Really? We're just getting up to speed. Alright. time to lose all the progress we've made. 2:29 a.m. 2:28. Okay. All right, let's go. Hit the slow return back to cruising speed. Didn't really lose too much time. About 7, 8. No, we were what 32, 33? Forget, something like that. We haven't lost too much time. That was, at least we weren't waiting on other trucks to finish. We could just get in and get out. Make it quick. But hey, we're down to 8 in-game hours. It's 6:30 p.m. Oh, is that an exit only? The door behind us. We'll sit here for a second. All right. Oh, now it's down to 65. Man. Hopefully, it should jump back up once we get out of town here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's a great hill there. Almost dozing off. All right, there we go. 75. $78. Come on, keep going. Oh gosh. Okay. Test our theory out again. Set our cruise control at 80 miles per hour. But we have to get back up there first, which will take a little bit. Man, that hill really hurt us. Yeah, some of you guys out there that stream really late at night, I don't know how you do that. It's like Canadian Mountie, Jess and her husband. Trying to think, Book of Gaming. I don't know how you guys must not get up as early. And you guys, it's like late for me, and it's even later for you guys because you're on a earlier time zone. Alright, there's a cop. Oh, we're running into this. Nope. We are going around this trailer. Okay. Flat? Sorta? Maybe? Oh, we kind of pulled away from that police officer. It's fine with me. It's fine with me. But it will be getting dark. Also curious about the high beams, if that would give us a ticket too. $227, $226. All right, we're making some ground here. We're going 80. Not for long. Here's another hill. Sunset looks nice though. It's a good time of night. Oh, is that Canadian Mountie? It sure is. Come here for my maple syrup and Tim Hortons coffee. Well, you know what? We do have maple syrup. It's all yours. I wish I had coffee right now. It would keep me awake. I am kind of almost feeling like I'm falling asleep a little bit. It is getting late for me. How is your night going, my friend? It is going well. Aside from feeling a little tired, trying to keep my eyes open. But it is going good. How's the trucking? Trucking is going. We've this is our third run of the night. We started in, where did we start? Whoops. No, I don't want that. We started, oh well, I can't move it. We started Mojave, and then we went to Page, Arizona. Then we went to, there we go, I can use a joystick. Then we went over to Huron, California, and then we left there, and now we're going to Albuquerque. So, December is such an exhausting month. Yeah, it is. Let me give you a shout out really quick. Thank you so much for the raid, Canadian. It's always good to see you. If any of you guys don't know Canadian, please go check out his channel. I highly recommend it. Plays a lot of fun strategy, cozy, chaotic, fun, and crazy games. I think his new schedule is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he'll start at like, what, 7? and go till like 3 in the morning or something like that. So give me a moment. Hey, no worries. No worries. I will continue our conversation once you get back. Let me know. But yeah, please go check out his channel. Give him a follow. I highly recommend it. He's a wonderful Christian streamer playing a lot of fun stuff. Encouraging. Does a Bible study at the beginning. So, yeah. Please go check out his channel. But, yeah. Welcome in, Raiders. Good to see you. I am Fuzzy Pickles. If you don't know me, you've probably seen me in chat a little bit. And, I'm a Christian variety streamer. And, tonight we're playing some American Truck Simulator. Thought it'd be fun to pop back into this. And, yeah, so we're just having some fun here. Making some deliveries. Trying to stay awake. Oh, I see the speed limit finally just went back up. Alright. But yeah, man, it's getting late. I've been up for 18 hours now. I'm getting tired. Ready to get this is our last run of the night. And then we'll find somebody to raid out to. But I appreciate you guys coming over in the raid. Hope you had a great time over with Canadian. We'll have to see what he was up to. I'm not sure what he was playing tonight. I didn't really get a chance to lurk in streams very much tonight before I went live. Usually I'm doing that. But I did not didn't get to do that really much tonight. I'm sure this music doesn't really help. It's very soothing and calming music. Kind of makes me want to fall asleep just listening to it. Hey, and Euphonia has raided on Rumble as well. Hey, man. 2 raids in such a short amount of time. Thank you very much. How was your night? I think... What was it? I think I saw your tweet. You were playing, You were playing the Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, if I remember correctly, on Switch. Is that right? And with Rumble, or on Twitch as well. Thank you so much, Tulis. Good to see ya. Good to see you guys. How was this stream? I think you guys are playing Sparks of Hope, right? Double raid. That's right. How's it going, Lake Wander? Welcome back. Good to see you again. How was your guys' stream? Let me give a quick shout out. Oh, no, never mind. There we go. All right. Welcome on in. It went pretty well. Good. Euphonia got a bigly win. How's the trucking? Trucking is going swell. It's going good. It's getting a little late for me, so I'm having a hard time trying to stay awake. But now that you guys are here and got a raid from Canadian Mountie 2, it'll be a little easier for me to stay awake. Talking helps a little bit, and seeing stuff going on in the chat is also great. But yeah, I'm glad your stream went well. How are you enjoying the game? How's Sparks of Hope? I played the first game. I never finished it though. I got to like the Haunted Mansion area or something like that, and I'm like partway through, like halfway through that, and then I just put it down and never came back to it. And I have the DLC. I picked that up.
Okay.
So, oh, we got some push-ups. Hey, that's one way I can wake up a little bit. Perth, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nearing the end of the game. Ever asleep? Oh man. I know I got a new job, and so I'm on a new schedule where I'm waking up earlier than I used to, so trying to stay awake at the end of the night is a little bit more of a challenge. So don't sleep, exercise instead. That will help. Hard trying to stay awake, just like a real trucker. Yeah, I'm role playing a trucker, playing the trucking simulator. I just need to wear. I should have been wearing my trucker hat and then got like a big gulp cup or something like that. Fill that up at the local gas station. All right, let's do some push-ups. Maybe that'll help us all stay a little bit more awake. So thank you for that redeem. The game is okay. I like the battle system a lot, but the rest of it just doesn't really keep me interested. Yeah, I was kind of feeling that a little bit too in the first one, and honestly, I don't know. Even the battle system, it's kind of fun, but after a while, it kind of feels a little old. So, I don't know. All right. Hey, welcome back, Canadian. Now it's time to do push-ups, so drop and give me 15. No. Just joking. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, and 15. Good job. Good job. Thank you for that redeem. Lids. I appreciate that. That should help keep my blood pumping and help me stay awake a little bit more. But yeah, good to have you here. Oh, you don't need to be sorry, Canadian. But I guess that's in your nature, 'cause being a Canadian. Sorry. Sorry. No, I'm just joking. Alright, let's get this at the right angle there, huh? You're really fitting the stereotype there, buddy. No, I'm just giving you just joshing you. Strategy RPGs are like that. Yeah, the biggest thing that kept me in for both games was Mario shooting the gun. Yeah, that was quite different. That was pretty weird. That was hard to get used to. But yeah, I played at least halfway through the first game, and then I had the DK DLC, and were there 2 or just 1 DLC? I can't remember, but I got them, but I never actually played those. Maybe someday I'll go back to it. I don't know. So, roughest job starting at... oh, you have the roughest job starting at 4 a.m. and ending at 4 p.m. Ooh. Building support trusses for buildings. Wow. That takes a lot of dedication. That's... But hey, I'm sure you don't work... That's 12 hours. Do you, like, only work 3.5 days a week or something like that? 4 days a week? Or when you had that job, it sounds like you might not do that now. Mario was the most fun to control. Okay. Interesting. Let's see, there were 2. Second game got 3 DLCs. Yeah, I never played the third game. I only played the first one, and I got it when it was really cheap, just the base game, and then they had like a digital version on the eShop with all the DLC, like the gold version, for pretty cheap, and so I picked that up too. But then I never went back to actually play the DLC or anything, so I didn't know the new one had 3 DLCs. Wow, what were in the DLCs? Are they themed around something? Are they themed around a certain character or something like that, or what? What's all that about? But yeah, Canadian, welcome back. What were you streaming tonight? What were you guys up to over there in America's Top Hat? Yeah, we're getting close. Played some Hollow Knight and really enjoyed it. Hey, there you go. Nice. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Maybe someday I'll actually get to trying that. I played Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and that was pretty fun. I got most of the way through it. I didn't finish it. Again, another one of those, play it, put it down for a little bit, forget about it, and never come back to it. Were you streaming it or just playing it? Oh, that was before I really got into streaming, so I was just playing it. So that was at least 5 years ago, probably. So that's been a long time. Pulling for the vehicle inspection. Alright. First game is so terrible compared to the second. Oh, really? Okay. I have never played a game series that upgraded so much in just one game. Interesting. I don't remember. I didn't really see any reviews much, so I didn't know it was that different. What makes it so different? No, that was 5 days a week. Another job had 2 16s and 3 12s a week. Ooh. Well, you know, if it's a certain season of life and you have the time and ability to do that, then go for it. But man, that long term, that would be pretty rough. Let's see, first and second DLC, just extra game extending 12 hours or more. Third one has Rayman. Hey, that's cool. I know, it's about time they have Rayman in one of those games, right? Got all those rabbids. It's like, you should have the character that initially, you know, brought the rabbids even on the scene. If it wasn't for Rayman, they wouldn't be there. Not the type of game I'd usually play. Yeah, I feel like Hollow Knight wouldn't necessarily be a game that you generally play, Canadian, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I got the second game because Perth was talking up the battle system to me. I got the game and the DLCs for like 20 bucks on sale, so that was a good find. Yeah, that is a good deal. I mean, back, if you look at it when it first comes out, it's like 50 or 60 bucks by itself. But I mean, it's a Ubisoft game, so it's going to go on sale pretty quickly and be discounted quite a bit. They just all are like that. You know they're not going to retain their value. So there's not really a huge reason to get it right away. Yeah, that sounded pretty rough. It really do be a banger battle system. Okay, so what's different? Oh, you probably there you went into. Let's catch up here. Love finding good deals on games. Yeah, no kidding. Streaming games like that makes them more entertaining than just playing them alone. That is true. I see. I like to play things from the beginning to end, and I don't know if I want to start it over again, but I don't know. We'll see when I get there. I have a lot of stuff to play through, so. But honestly, I probably should stop playing some of these games like this that just have so much stuff to them that are just replayed over and over. You get to move around in the second game with the characters. They refined everything from the battles, adding voice acting, better dialogue, highlight, and even the lame exploration. The exploration still is a little lackluster when it comes to Mario standards, but it's commendable. Well, I mean, with the battle system, you could control them individually in the first game, right? Or maybe it's just better combat. That one was the Alzheimer's Dementia Center. Not much time off there. And when, I mean, move around with the characters, I mean, as in the battle itself, they also have timed events that fit The moving. I thought the first game had some of that too. I thought you could split up your team and do different stuff with each of them. I don't blame you. I'm the same, especially with longer games. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, like, this game was new to me just this year. I just got this game earlier this year, and I probably put like 40 to 50 hours into it now. I don't know. So, but I mean, this is the kind of game you could just keep playing and have fun and just spend so much time in it. Whoop. But yeah, I'm in the middle of The Outer Worlds 2, the new Obsidian sequel to, you guessed it, The Outer Worlds on Xbox. So that's been fun. I'm not sure if I'm connecting with it as much as I did with the first game. I don't know. I'm getting there. Maybe it doesn't help that I'm kind of playing it once a week. I don't know. I try to save gaming for when I'm streaming, just so you guys can enjoy it too. So I'm not talking about moving as in moving the cursor. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, that sounds like really mentally draining job. Good on you for doing that, though it's honorable work. Yeah. Not everyone can do that. Euphony, I like how you're jumping. You're in both both chats there. That's hilarious. On both streams. Never played the first one at all, so I can't answer what's different myself. Okay. I mean, the first one wasn't too bad. Not like Beepo hovering over the character and letting you govern their movement. You get to do it all on your own. Okay, so you just don't have a little cursor character. Okay. Just take Perth's word for it. You will not like the first game compared to the second. So maybe what you're saying is I should finish playing through the first game before I start the second, because I won't want to go back and play the first after that. Gotcha. It's better seen than explained. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You want to make use of your money, yeah. Well, I mean, I've already bought the first one and its DLC with the Donkey Kong one, so. And I'm already partway through the game. I just need to like pick back up where I left off and figure it out. I think just the annoying part is like, instead of just, hey, just clear the battle arena and work your way out, they like have a ranking system, and so just like the perfectionist part of me wants to get the 3 out of 3 stars or whatever it is. And once you get to the later levels, there's a lot more technique and whatever to make it work. And so it's like, well, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out if I don't get all of it. So first game had a banger soundtrack. Yeah, first game was good. Grant Kirkhope did the soundtrack. He may have done it in the second game too. I don't know. I prefer Rumble, but Perth is here, so I'm typing it here as long as to talk along with him. Gotcha. I understand. Second one isn't as great, but it's still decent. You're talking up a storm about the second one, then after a little bit, you're like, well, the second one is still okay, I guess. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. It was a rough job for sure. Yeah, I bet. You also get to use all the Mario characters instead of being forced to have Mario and at least one rabbit. Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember that. It's just like, I don't quite connect with these other characters as much. I mean, they're okay, but even move around and make whoever you want to be the leader. Oh, okay. That's cool. How have you been, Fuzzy? Been a while. Got busy with family things. Hoping you're doing well. I am doing well. I started a new job last Monday, back on the 1st. And so, yeah, been adjusting to that, and happy to have been getting into that, getting a paycheck again. It's always nice. So, but no, it's been good. It's been good. And schedule changed a little bit, getting up earlier for that, so it's a little harder for me to stay up as late, but to stream. But today's Friday, so I can do that. I meant the second soundtrack isn't as good. Game is just straight up better overall. Okay. No, I got what you're saying. I'm just giving you a little bit of a hard time because it's fun. Not gonna lie, the rabbit's bringing down the game for me a lot. Yeah, it does take a bit to adjust to that kind of thing, and so some people just don't want to. All right, we're gonna pass this guy. Is he going to give us a ticket? We're going 5 over. He hasn't yet. He would have already. I don't think he's going to. I think we're safe. Wouldn't mind if they dropped the rabbits and still kept the battle style system. Yeah. Oh, that's just yet another Mario RPG. They have a couple different ones. They got Paper Mario, which is good. I like some of the older entries more than the more recent ones. They have the Mario and Luigi, which they just brought back, which is cool. I didn't play through that. I like the first one on Game Boy Advance. And I don't know, was there in it? Maybe that was it. So that's a third Mario RPG type game, but it's not produced by Nintendo, so it's a little different. Good to hear. Yeah, Rabbids in the new job, and a new job takes adjustment for sure. Yeah. Also, the Rabbid llamas are straight up cursed. Alright, coming to a stop sign. I can finally read through all your guys' messages. The rabbits are okay, but I don't like them as characters. I just treat them as they're here, so I guess I can sometimes use them for variety. Yeah. I'd rather have all the Mario characters or some other series clash. Yeah. That would be fun. Yeah, this is more of a family-friendly stream, so we I don't like profanity, cursing on, so. Whoops. Oh, I didn't know that did that too. What button? What did I press? Down. I pressed the down button, that's right. I have to remember what all these hotkeys are on my controller. Alright, we are so close. 8 miles away. Alright. Alright. There's no one here. Mario characters versus Kirby characters in that battle style could be a good game, though. Yeah, that would be interesting if you could instead of Rabbids, there are Kirby characters, so you could have Mario and Kirby in the same game. That'd be interesting. And they could just do different crossovers. Mario in this, Mario in that. Like, what if you had like Mario and like then the Star Fox characters, or whatever, you name it. That could be a little more interesting. That's a good point. Kirby already has a gun, so yeah, that's true. And he can copy abilities, so that could make for some interesting gameplay. Especially what like that. I always think back, I guess, when you talk about Kirby having a gun, thinking of in Kirby's Dreamland, that like mini game that you can do, the quick draw. I mean, he's firing a gun there. Okay. Almost there. Man, this is a long, long drive. So good at the quick draw. Yeah, that was a fun mini game. I would always get like really far. I was able to complete it a couple times. But man, that was so quick of reaction time to get that last one. But it's funny, like I played that game a long time ago actually. That was one of the first. Was that one of the first ones I actually saved the recordings for and put VODs up for? And I remember playing that game so much as a kid. I remember playing it a lot as a kid. And oh shoot, which way do we need to be turned? Do I need to turn around? Will this work? Nope. Okay, let's go turn around. I remember playing it a lot as a kid, and then come back and play it as an adult, and it's like, oh, that's not so bad. That's not too hard. Could finish it in a whole stream, so in like 2 hours. I remember getting to like near the end and then like not being able to finish it. I don't know if I ever finished it as a kid. And then I guess the more and more I play these games that I played as a kid, I realized that as a kid I was not that great at games, but got better as I got older. Because like one of the other ones I played, come on, back up. I played an NES game called Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout, and I was like, man, I never finished that game, and I remember always trying to get to the end and could never get it, and it felt like there was a ton of levels. Then playing it as an adult, there's not that much, feels like, to it, and like you can get tons of extra lives. It's like if you look up a review and someone who plays through it, like their rating for it is like not very hard at all because you can get so many extra lives. So it's like, well, that was just my my phase of growing and learning and honing my technique, I guess, right? Put a positive spin on that. Okay, there's a couple of roads up here that we could drive down really quick. Birthday Blowout was a lot of fun. Very memorable music too. Oh, you remember that one? Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing it as a kid. And then going back and looking at like how many levels there actually are and everything. It's there's not as much as it first appears. Or it seems like. And by the end you're like, all right, how many extra lives can I end the game with? And I think we had like 70 or 80 lives at the end or something like that. Didn't really die that many times, but had a good time with it. Had some good music. It was fun. Yeah. You being terrible at games? That's hilarious. No. No, I mean, I guess it just kind of shows, that, people that are good at games now, back when they were kids or when they're first starting, they were probably not very good at them. And they just kind of stuck with it, and now it makes sense. So, I mean, there's some that are still pretty tough. Like, I never finished Super Mario 3 as a kid. And I finally did, now that I got older, went back and played. But there's some, like, I went back to play, or I played that Crash 1 from the Insane Trilogy. That's that's too hard for me. Even coming back and playing the remaster, it's like some of those levels are just punishing. It's like, nope, I still can't. Remember all the old NES games, especially the obscure ones. Yeah, there were some interesting ones. And whoop, there we go. All right, time to back up. Um, we didn't have a ton of NES games when I was a kid. We had some. I got the console when I was like 6 or 7 or something, 5 or 6. I don't remember. I got the top loader revision model, and about at least half the games we got, were used or secondhand. And my parents would always, I never picked out the games really myself. My parents I was young enough, they just picked out everything themselves. Oh, we missed. Oh, can we get around this side? My parents would pick out the games themselves. And so, I don't know. Like, my dad would just come home someday from work or something like that, and, oh, look what I got for you. Oh, okay, cool, yay, whatever. So, we had to, out of the ones that I have up here, I probably had maybe half of them as a kid. And a lot of them were like games that didn't really end, because back in that time frame, a lot of games were just like ports or just kind of like arcade games. So they just kind of kept going and going for some of them. But some of them were pretty tough. I just love the extra challenge of trying to see how many extra lives you could have. Yeah, kind of gives you a little bit more of a challenge. I like that. It's like, okay, how can I make it? Gotta lurk while I jump over to some coding. Have a great stream. If I can't jump back into chat, I'll be wrapping up here in a little bit. I'm just kind of driving around a little bit. We can go across. Maybe we drive around a tiny bit, end over here. My babysitter used to play Tetris with me to decide who helped set the table for the dinner table or clean the dinner table. Winner got to pick which one to do. That's a fun way to do that. That's fun. I like that. That's a good idea. I know. I remember playing Tetris. The Tetris on the NES was a good version of it. And I have Tetris 2, but I've never actually played it. I've had that one for a long time. I heard that it is a bit different from the first game. But man, Canadian, if you're now starting to code, man, that's... And over there, it's what, 3 o'clock? I guess can you just set your own time for when you're gonna work and stuff? That's crazy. Let's get some gas while we're here. And then we'll, well, we might just kind of end right around over here. I don't know. It's already almost 1 o'clock for me. Tetris 3D Blast was a wild one too. Is that the same thing? Is that the same game as Tetrisphere? I got Tetrisphere not too long ago on, oh, there's one of these things. Viewpoint. Wow, look at that viewpoint. I got Tetrisphere not long, a couple years ago, but I haven't actually tried it. Okay, let's get back on this road and just make it back to this next area. Did the gas just say it was $2.01 a gallon? Yeah, good price. I was happy when I got gas for like $2.83 a gallon the other day in real life. Okay. I think 3D was before that, but not sure. What console was it on? Was that on a Nintendo or PlayStation or computer? The name kind of sounds familiar, though. I don't know. Alright, we'll just get to the end of the row, and then we'll kind of turn around, and we'll just stop there, and next time we play this, we'll pick up at that point. I think it was N64 off the top of my head. Okay, maybe they had a couple different Tetris games. I just remember Tetrisphere was just different, and it looked kind of wacky. So you know, let's just stop here. Main menu. Okay. Let's find someone that we can raid out to.